Lotteries are supposed to be random, but what if I told you one man secretly controlled the outcome and won millions without anyone noticing? Every day, millions of people play the lottery. They believe in luck, in chance, in that one moment that could change everything. But what if it was never really random? What if someone was already deciding the winners? This isn't a theory. This actually happened. And the man behind it worked inside the system. His name was Eddie Tipton, and his job? To make sure the lottery stayed fair. But instead, he found a way to control it. Eddie Tipton wasn't just an employee. He was a security director, working for the organization that managed lottery systems across multiple states, Multi-State Lottery Association. His responsibility was simple: protect the integrity of the game, make sure no one could cheat. Which meant he understood the system better than anyone. And that's exactly what made him dangerous. It started quietly. A winning ticket here, another one there. Nothing unusual until patterns began to emerge. Certain winners seemed connected. Same regions, same timing. But lotteries are random, right? So how could patterns exist? For years, no one questioned it, because when something looks random, people stop looking deeper. And that's exactly what Eddie needed. Now pause for a second. If you had access to the system, how would you cheat it? Not by guessing numbers, not by buying more tickets, but by controlling the moment the numbers are generated. Because modern lotteries don't rely on balls anymore. They use computers, algorithms, code. And Eddie Tipton wrote that code. He secretly installed a small piece of software, a hidden program, one that activated only on specific dates. And when it did, it generated predictable numbers, numbers only he could know. Think about that. The system everyone trusted was quietly being controlled from the inside. But here's where it gets smarter. Eddie didn't claim the winnings himself. That would be too obvious. Instead, he used other people, friends, associates, even family. They bought the tickets, they claimed the prizes, and the money found its way back to him. For years, it worked perfectly. Millions of dollars won, no suspicion, no alarms, because the crime wasn't visible. It looked like luck. But every perfect system has a flaw. And in 2010, something went wrong. A $14 million jackpot. Huge, life-changing. But the winner didn't come forward. Weeks passed, then months, and suddenly questions began. Who wins millions and doesn't claim it? That's when investigators stepped in. Security footage revealed something strange. A man buying a ticket, wearing a hood, trying to hide his identity. Why hide if you're playing fairly? That one detail changed everything, because now it wasn't about luck anymore. It was about intent. The investigation traced the ticket back. Connections were uncovered, names linked together, and eventually it led to one person, Eddie Tipton. The man responsible for protecting the system was the one who broke it. He was arrested, charged, and sentenced. The perfect crime was over. But here's what makes this story truly unsettling. For years, no one noticed. Not because the system was secure, but because people trusted it blindly. So ask yourself, if something looks random, do you question it, or do you accept it because you want to believe it's fair? Because sometimes the biggest illusion is the one we never think to challenge.